Today we're going to be unboxing a brand new set of JMK Freeskates. So this is going to be pretty much what to expect in the box and ultimately how to assemble your skates. Inside is a little thank you note and then of course your skates. So this is going to be what the box looks like. You're going to see your color that you chose shining through at the top here and your wheels on the side here. Then that's the rest of the box. Open it up and you're presented with your deck plate on top. And then under that, you get whatever grip you selected. And then right here, you have some important safety instructions. Of course, it's important to maintain your skates, wear protective gear, and stay responsible with your skating. Next up is our wheels and trucks. Beautiful. And then your assembly instructions, which if you're watching this video, you won't need because I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. Last things are your tools for putting your skates together, a little sticker, and then your final grip tape and deck plate. So the first step in putting these skates together is getting out our tools. So that's going to be this Allen key and then 4 bolts. Depending on if you have a pre-made set or a custom set, you'll want to make sure you match the right color of deck plate with the right color of trucks and wheels. When you put these two things together, it's important to wait to remove this blue tab. That's important to keep all the parts in place until you're finished assembling. Depending on how you put your skates together, it might end up being a left skate, or it might end up being a right skate. Yes, there is a difference between left and right. Please don't put together 2 left skates or 2 right skates. It all depends on how you put them together. So right now I'm going to create a left skate. So that means I'm going to cover the right logos. So I'm going to place the truck onto the deck plate like so, match it up. And then one last thing I like to check is that the shock pad lines up with the angle of the lines on the deck plate. I'll show you what I mean by intentionally putting it the wrong way. So if I flip it around like this and then make a left skate again, you might be able to see that the shock pad is overlapping with the line on the deck plate. So if you are specific about things like that, make sure to put it the right way. Flip it back over, make a left skate. Then the next step is to put in your screws. What I like to do is ease my way into this. Don't screw one in all the way before screwing the other one in. I just like to go back and forth until both are eventually screwed in. Now, one thing I've done in the past is I've actually over tightened my bolts to the point where they've snapped. So don't try and give it too much pressure. Once they stop screwing, I would take the deck plate like this, move it around a bit with your hand to kind of reseat it, and then do one last final tightening. Before moving on to the grip tape, let's move on to the right skate. So I'm going to cover the left now for this one. And now if you look at the bottom, as you can see here, I have a right skate and the shock pad is lined up with the lines on the deck plate. Same thing, put your bolts in. Make sure to wiggle it around a little bit. And then one last tighten. And then now we can move on to the grip tape. So for the grip tape, it honestly doesn't matter which way it ends up facing. So if it's like this, or if it's like this, it's just a sticker at the end of the day, so you can put it any which way. The one thing you might care about is where the logos on the bolts end up facing compared to where the grip tape is facing. For me, I like having the bolts facing this way, and then when you flip it over, the grip tape is right side up. And then same thing with this other skate, the bolts are facing that way, so that when I flip it down, the grip tape is right side up. So now time to apply. Applying the grip tape is really simple. You just peel it back like this. And then of course it's really sticky, so make sure you are happy with the position before you really stick it down. One other thing to note before applying this, some models of the grip tape might be sharper than others. So be extra careful when applying lots of pressure with your thumbs or just wear gloves. I'm gonna center it on there until I'm happy with it. And then a couple options if you don't want to get your thumbs all scratched up, you can use the paper that it comes with. Just flatten it down like that. Or alternatively, you could use the wheels from your other skate to smooth it down. Also, everything is bolted in already, so you're free to take out your tabs if you want. Second grip tape, line it up. And at this point, you should have 2 fully assembled JMK Freeskates, ideally a left and a right skate. If you also ordered JMK edge guards with your Freeskates, you may be finding out that they are pretty difficult to apply. So we made a tutorial on how to apply those right here. Thanks so much for watching this assembly tutorial. Be sure to like the video if it helped you out. Leave a comment if you have any questions at all and roll with us.